What is going on? I don't understand why everything fucking costs money. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of spending money on everything because it's getting to a point where I don't even have money for myself, for like the stupid shit that I like to buy, because it's every day, it's groceries, it's rent, it's payments that I owe, it's debt that I'm trying to pay off, it's car repairs, it's this and that. The only thing that I bought for myself in the past month is perm rods. Freaking perm rods. And those are cheap as hell. And that's the only money that I've had extra, just a little pocket. That's the only extra money that I've had. I'm sick of it. Like today, I take my car for an inspection because I haven't done so in the past year. And you know what? I don't care. Because I didn't feel like doing it, but it's the last month before I actually can legally get pulled over. So I just wanted to get that taken care of before that happens with my horrible luck. So I'm doing that. I get a call. The car is done. And I've been waiting here for a while. I don't know why it took like 3 freaking hours to do that, to do a 30-minute inspection, but whatever. So they say that the car's ready. But then they're like, oh wait, because there's always more. It's never what you came in for. It's never what you came in for. It's always something. So what?
Never gonna stop, man, till the Lord delivers us, man. Like, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. And as always, peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Hey, I'm back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. You heard the young lady, man, and hey man, this ain't about I don't know if she got a man or not. So this ain't about, the single women of our nation and why they're having more trouble than they ought because of their haughtiness, man. But this is just about us being in captivity, man. Cause I mean, come on, man. Even though we're striving to serve the Lord to the best of our ability, you better believe we feel like this, man, as well. It just never stops, man. It's always something. And if we don't, quote unquote, sell our souls, sell out, forsake the Lord, man, it just seems like it's just going to be just hell, man, just hell until the Lord gets back, man. So we'll get straight into these precepts, man. All right, this is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. And that's what we're prophesying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, or teaching the nation of Israel, man, that guess what, dummy? We're still in captivity. We're not free. Contrary to popular belief, man, we are in captivity from Yahweh Shema Shai's judgment and punishment for our transgressions, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, man. This is a curse that the Lord put upon us, man. This captivity scattering us. The Lord put a spirit where we will forget who we are until a certain point, man. All this is a part of the curses, if you look at Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man. All right. And here's the point. All right, and then let me start again. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. And here's the point. And to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God, Yahweh Shema Shah. We're subject to payments because we went off, man. So it hurts. It sucks. All right. And you best believe, man. Hey man, the Lord bless, man, the hope for the elect. But hey man, there's things that I desire. Even, you can say small or great, man, that I'm not able to just do because we're subject to these damn payments, man. And we don't make a whole lot of money. Plus, this being the last days, this enemy got a bunch of tricks up his sleeve where he's applying a certain amount of financial pressure to the inhabitants of Babylon the Great, man. And it's just hard, man. See, we're Israelites, and deep down, for even for the Israelites that don't want to serve the Lord, deep down, I can admit, bro, we all deep down know we supposed to be rich. We know we supposed to look perfect, man. And that's why we desire these things. You see, all that designer clothing, the fashion, man, the cars, the rims, the jewelry, all this flashy stuff that we like, man. You know what? That's a part of who we are, is to have an abundance, to be rich, it's likened unto Yahweh by Hashem and Yahweh Shai in their perfection and their glory, the jewels and to smell good all the time and to look good and to have perfect teeth and, perfect hair and all these things. But we have to, deal with the truth of the matter. That being, we are yet this day in our captivity, man. But I feel just like old girl. The difference is I got a little bit of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and I know that our time is coming, man. All right. But with that being said, let's go to Proverbs 30 and verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies, man. And I mean, we have inherited vanity and lies, man, especially those that are here in Babylon the Great, the so-called USA. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me food convenient for me. So, this is what we are to desire, not to be poor, first and foremost. All right. And here's why. In verse 9, lest I be or rich, okay, lest I be full and deny thee, all right, and say, who is the Lord? So we don't want to be super rich, man. And we know of the power that the Lord holds, man. He can make you rich in the blink of an eye, or he can make you poor in the blink of an eye. Back up to verse 8 where it says, hey, give me neither poverty nor riches. So we want to be kind of balanced, man, or not kind of. We want to be balanced. We don't want to have too little, okay? Because what is that going to produce? It's going to produce you're going to be more likely to do a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of transgressions, stealing for women, whoring, all type of manners of wickedness, scamming, all right? And just have a low quality of life, man. And if you're too rich and puffed up, then you don't need Yahweh Shem Shah for anything, man. So we want to be balanced, man, all right? So again, verse 9, lest I be full and deny thee. And a lot of people, you see the so-called celebrity, the elite, come on, man, they not serving how about Shemal Shah. They ain't got no fear because they got money, man. And when storms come, a lot of these niggas got so much money, they can just get them a private helicopter and get on up out of here, man, or a private plane and get on up out of here. That's what the elite do when these storms and such come. They ain't nowhere around because they got money, all right, to move at will, man. That ain't no joke, man, to have that much money where you can escape a storm that the Lord bring upon the earth, all right. Again, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? All right. Or lest I be poor and steal, right? And take the name of my God in vain. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man. So we got to remember those things, man. We don't want to be poor, Lord willing. I mean, because it's just going to cause way too many problems, man. And a lot of our people are in a poverty-like state, first and foremost, spiritually. But I'm talking about just straight up money, we know what was going on spiritually. They dead, but I'm talking about money, just straight up. All right. A lot of our people, living in the hood, and they ain't got nothing. And then you look on the other side and you see a lot of our people are prospering. All right. And they got, millions of dollars, let them tell it, or a nice chunk of $100,000 here and there. We ain't got none of that. And we working our behinds off or have worked our behinds off, man. And it just sucks, man. And this is why we need to be delivered, because this shit ain't never going to stop. And if you're not strong enough, man, and definitely in relation to Jacob's trouble, and then definitely in relation to that MOTB, bro, if you're not covered with the full armor of Yahweh Shem Shai, you're gonna buckle and gonna see need to take that MOTB, man. Trust me, all right? Trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. It's all gonna get revealed. Let me see. But yeah, man, I feel her because, I'm going through it, financially. I'm just sick of it. Just like old girl. I ain't finna get up on here. This is how we do our rants, though, man. We don't, get on TikTok and be crying and stuff like that. We bring scriptures out, man. We try to, edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So we know how to combat this and we know what's going on, man. So we just don't freak out. Because if you just sit here and just harking on this, I'm broke, I never have enough. Plus you seeing, 2/3 of the nation Israel prospering with they, wild horrors, murderers behinds, man. It'll drive you absolutely crazy, man. Wisdom driveth a wise man mad, man. All right. See, 1, 2. Let's go to John. With all that being said, all right. Again, in relation to the balance, give me neither poverty nor riches. We are to pray to Yahweh Shem Shah for the things that we need and want. All right. Now, we don't do these things publicly, The Bible, you know, and the Lord, Malaki Hawashai taught himself, hey, praying privately, go into that closet. All right, don't be like the hypocrites, you know, out in the street so they be seen among men. And the Lord will reward you, you know, openly if you come to him in private and being obedient and being fearful. And he'll reward you, hey, with your just due and balance. But if a closed mouth don't get fed, I know you brothers and sisters heard that before. If you desire, you got to ask, and you got to have a certain level of faith and be bold. All right, especially see when you doing right to the best of your ability, you definitely have a more bolder spirit to ask of the Lord for things. Ain't nobody say it was ever illegal or against the law to pray for money. All right, but I'm gonna bring out some precepts, you know, to give you some clarification on how to go about this, man, because it gets rough down here, man. But you know, the Lord is more than capable. All right, the Lord, again, he make you rich in the blink of an eye, or poor in the blink of an eye. All right. And if the Lord let the birds and roaches, all right, and rats and birds eat, you know, how much more, you know, us, if we diligently seek him, man. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna get juicy. John 14 verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that I will do. So, hey, man, first and foremost, that tells you having the correct names is very, very vital, very, very important, man, that we're using the correct names, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. And verse 14, if ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. All right. Hey, this is the words of Malaki Hawashai. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie, man. It just all just depends on his will. So don't you be ashamed, all right, if you are a servant of Yahweh Shema Shai, to ask the Lord of anything. And trust me, if you got the spirit upon you, you're not finna sit up here and ask for just foolish shit, man. But if I'm telling you, man, if you need some money, all right, you gotta have the spirit upon you to know how to convey that, you know. Lord, you know, I'm not gonna tell you how to pray. All right, that's between you and Yahweh Shema Hawashai, how you're able to convey that. All I'm saying, bro, it ain't, you know, illegal. All right, to pray for money, an increase. You know, that's a way that I would word it, man. A sort of a financial increase, you know, especially if you know that you're doing everything that you can possibly do to the best of your ability. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. Where's the gray area at? All right. I will say this, and more precepts though. All right. Knowing that you can ask anything, and the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. He got to keep his word. I don't see no gray area and asking, you know, anything in the Lord's name. And he said he will do it. So, hey, man, first and foremost, we should be, you know, not desiring poverty and not desiring to be rich, man, lest we forget Yahweh Hashem Hawashai. But hey, who say $100,000 is rich? Okay. And I mean, look, man, I can testify, bro. Like, you know, there's been like 2 times, man, you know, me being in the military, you know, I got a nice little back pay, you know, from, you know, my military experience, you know, via the VA, man. And it was a nice little chunk of change, man. So don't think the Lord don't bless his hopeful elect with a little extra. We desire that daily bread, okay? First and foremost, as Israelites that come in a humble, meek, repenting spirit. We know that we messed up, and we know that the Lord, you know, all we really, you know, deserve is death. All right. And a daily bread, man. But make no mistake about it, man. The Lord is more than capable. Okay. He is more than capable of giving you more. And every brother can testify, man, for sure. I can see brothers. We got more than daily bread, man. Serving Yahweh Shema Shai. We got enough, man. All right. To eat multiple times a day. Most brothers, if not all brothers and sisters, man, the Lord has already blessed us with more than just daily bread, man. We got, you know, you can move around a little bit. Brothers can travel a little bit if they want, man, or whatever brother into, you know, want to buy some extra shoes if you into that still, you know, hey, the Lord can and will provide, man. But it really just all his will. But I'm gonna say it like this: it don't hurt to try, man. The worst thing Yahweh Shimmer House I could do is say no, you know, in relation to timing. You know what I mean? So hey, don't you be afraid to ask Yahweh Shimmer Hawashai, you know, for blessings, man. All right, especially when you don't see. That's why you got to put the Lord first first and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do first and foremost. Coming with that fear, being obedient, whatever your lot is, man. If you don't know what your lot is, you needs to be praying for a revelation of what you're supposed to be doing in this truth, man. Learning, studying to show yourself approved, man. And the Lord is going to get you to where you need to be. And once you are performing in your lot to the best of your ability, hey, come boldly. Come boldly, man. Cause look, man, when we get out here during Jacob's trouble, man, ain't gonna be no joke. And we're gonna be calling upon Yahweh Bashem Shai to do miracles on our behalf, man. We're gonna need miracles. So if you don't have the boldness, think about it. If you probably need to fly somewhere, I'm talking about fly like Superman or disappear or look like somebody else. These are all things that brothers have seen in visions and dreams, man, that the Lord did for them in relation to Jacob's trouble. How you gonna have that type of faith to do that when you don't have the type of faith to even come boldly to Yahweh Shimmer Hawashai for some damn bill paying, okay? See, let's go to Proverbs in relation to asking in the Lord's name, man. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe, man. Hey, so that shows you how important having the correct names are and not calling upon them idolatry ass names that we learned when we was a part of the world, man. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And we're going to run to that constantly, run to those names and the power that they hold, man, constantly now and indefinitely. When Jacob's trouble happened, we're going to call upon the names Yahweh Shai, and the Lord willing, he be with us and protect us and provide for us. But even now, man, all right, you call upon Yahweh Shai and you ask with a sincere heart, because again, what's the worst that the Lord can do, man? All right, because he's going to give you your daily bread if you his, for sure, at least. All right, so there's something to be said about being content, but that ain't what this lesson is about. All right, it's about knowing that we're in our captivity, but having a certain level of faith to ask the Lord anything. All right. And I ain't talking about no foolishness. Now, what's classified as foolishness? I'm not here to, discuss that. That's between you and Yahweh Shema Shai. Should I say Yahweh Shema Shai and you? Okay. But you be bold, man, if you serving the Lord and you ask. Because again, man, it don't hurt. It's not going to hurt, man, to ask. No matter. But I wouldn't ask the Lord for poverty. Who gonna be stupid enough to ask the Lord for poverty, and who gonna be foolish enough to ask the Lord for riches? All right, but that in between area, hey man, like I said, who said $100,000 rich in Babylon the Great? The Lord can bless you with 100,000. If that be His will, don't get it twisted, man. And if you're at a certain point where the Lord knows that you're not gonna squander it, all right, spend it on dope, spend it on just a bunch of whores and alcohol and foolishness, and be out here balling, buying a bunch of bullshit. Hey, a brother could get blessed with a few 100,000, few thousand, whatever it be, man, and be charitable, all right, to the brothers, all right. Just serve your house Shem house shop better. A brother may need another vehicle. He may have a piece of crap vehicle. That blessing can aid in that brother, getting decent transportation and helping that brother, serve your house Shem house shop. You see what I'm saying? So don't you be scared to ask the Lord for anything. First and foremost, I'm talking to myself, man. All right, because we all going through what that sister was venting about, man. Being broke, being subject to payments. It just never stops. And it's always something that popping up, especially when you talk about, financially. It just never freaking stops. It's always something. And plus, shit just going up. Everything is getting more expensive, man. Especially if you got a wife or kids or multiple children. Oh, my goodness. I can only imagine. How tough it can be. But every brother can testify the Lord for sure give that daily bread. But again, this ain't about that daily bread. This is about asking for a little bit more through knowing that you're being obedient to the best of your ability and knowing what the Lord said. The Lord not a man that he shall lie. So he got to honor what he's saying about asking anything in his name, man. All right. That's real. That's real. All right. 4. Got a couple more precepts and that'll be it. Straight to the point, man. All right. So knowing these things, let's go to Luke. Luke 21 and verse 19. And your patience possess ye your souls, man. So, we got to remember to be patient. Things, a lot of we know for sure, unless it really pertains to like spiritual things. Now the Lord, it seems like, and start speaking for brothers that really do this through the Spirit. we know if we pray for those spiritual things, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, revelation, the ability to do the work, oh, the Lord is very, very fast. All right, we can testify that. Oh, he is very, very fast. Hey, to bless a brother with those spiritual gifts, and that's what we are to desire, desire to prophesy. All right, that's our, that's what our heart's desire is doing this work so we can be delivered, man. So I ain't gonna lie to you, brothers. Hey, that's what we should be praying for, first and foremost. All right, to be doing this work. All right, revelation, to prophesy. All right, to do the work. All right, the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, once you feel like, you're doing that through the Spirit, hey man, come boldly. All right, come boldly, man. There's nothing that's too hard for Yahweh Shema Shai. We got to place our burdens upon the Lord, man. We can't handle this on our own. Lord know where we at. The Lord know we desire things, man. And don't put the Lord in a box, man. All right, don't put the Lord in a box. He can do it if he's willing, man. Again, it ain't gonna hurt to try. All right, even women, okay, even women. Now, make no mistake, your brothers is gonna tell you, bro. All right, there's definitely times, seasons that we shouldn't be around Eve. All right, we got to be soldiers, man, at certain times, man. But if you desire, the company of a woman, no matter like however you want to deal with it, if it's just to get your rocks off, if it's actual companionship, if it's help, her cooking, providing, help financially, and you need to ask you how about Shema how Shai for that boldly with a strong spirit of faith and just see how it works out. Okay, see how it works out. We know the Lord gonna give us our what we need, daily bread, etc., etc. But it's not gonna hurt. Is what I'm trying to get at, man. So we just gotta be patient, man. All right, gotta be patient, and in that patient position your souls, man. We know what's coming a little bit, that we're gonna be rich beyond our wildest imagination. So that's what's really coming, straight riches, like this earth has never seen before. But in the meantime, man, there are things that we need and there are things that we want. And I always like to pinpoint them 2/3 ass prospering Israelites. I can't stand the celebrities. I don't care. Carmelo Anthony can know he's an Israelite all he want. Kodak, Kendrick Lamar. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You know what I mean? I can't stand it because they've been rich and we all can. Brothers in this truth, brothers in camps, man, they got athletic skills. You think them niggas the only one that can run and jump and run up and down the field or court or sing and dance and rap? Man, brothers can do all that, same thing, man. But the Lord didn't, let us get rich from folly, because that's all it is. Entertaining the oppressors. You look at them go to an NBA game or look and see who all up in them stands and who's filling them stands. It ain't us, I'll tell you that. Yeah, we be sprinkled in there, but it be, the oppressor. They got money and resources to be going, having floor seats at these games, man, on the on the 50-yard line, man, at the Super Bowl, man. All right. But again, just be bold, man. Be confident, all right? And you got to be in serving Yahweh Shema Shai, being obedient, aids in that. It aids in your faith, man. You be more confident. You be more bold to ask the Lord for these things. If you know deep down you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, bro, yeah, your faith gonna waver. And your ass is gonna be stuck in a hole, stuck in the same rut, man. All right. And there has to be something. My favorite precepts in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1-6, when it talks about there's a time and a season, for everything under the sun. You may be in a season, all right, that the Lord don't want you to prosper financially, and then you may be in a season where the Lord will give that green light, man. All right, so hey, man, again, it don't hurt to try, man. All right. Got to remember that though, man. The seasons, man. The seasons is very important to know. Like the season that you in, man. You may be in a season of reaping. Now the ultimate season of reaping, that's coming. For all of us, man. Starting with that hope for elect. But your own personal journey, your own personal, walk. All right, with Yahweh Shema Shai, it be done in seasons, man. Every brother can testify that. There's seasons where we don't have a lot, and there's seasons where the Lord give us a little bit more. All right, there be seasons where a brother may not have a decent woman, and there be seasons when the Lord will bless you with a decent woman. You may be in a season of drought, if you know what I mean. When it comes to dealing with Eve out here, we can testify that, and then I can testify. Oh man, the Lord sent me about 3 you know, and I was dealing with, you know, in the season. They ain't here no more. All right. See how the season changed? They ain't here no more. All right, them three gone. But you know, during the Lord saw fit for whatever his will, his reason, and to let me deal with three women at once, man, during the season. You see what I'm saying? All right, so we got a couple more precepts, man. Actually, one more. Yep, one more. And this is, you know, very, very important. And James, in relation to the things that we pray for. All right. And remember this. James chapter 4 and verse 3. Ye ask and ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. Let's get the NLT for that. Got it queued up. All right. Again, James 4 and 3. All right. And even when you ask, you don't get it. Why? Because your motives are all wrong. You want only what will give you pleasure. So, hey, man, I ain't going to have you brothers ignorant. That's what the Spirit is for. That's what the Holy Spirit is for. The Holy Spirit is not going to lead you to pray for the wrong thing. All right, we can all testify to that. If you really serving the Lord, there's gonna be a certain spirit, and that spirit is gonna guide you through your prayer life, man. I have a gift of faith, man, and you know I can pray and have faith more than I can, you know, go out on the highways and byways. And I'm getting better, you know, lifting my voice up like a trumpet. I'm getting better at you know, doing epistles, you know, consistently. But when it comes to the privacy of my own dwelling place and praying, I'm, you know, through the Spirit of power, how about Shemashah, not to boast, but that's something that I'm good at. So I kind of can speak on, you know, that prayer life, man. All right. So the Spirit is gonna guide you and lead you, and you got to have faith. All right, when you get down, get however you pray, hands, you know, stretched forth on your knees, whatever, and privately, hey man, you ask the Lord, you know, with a sincere spirit, and guess what? That Holy Spirit is going to guide you. If you are meant to receive a certain blessing, you're going to have the Spirit to pray for it. Trust me. All right. I'm in a house right now by myself, a 4-bedroom, and the Spirit led me to pray for that when I was going through, you know, and the Lord blessed me with that. I can testify. All right, by myself. It's decent. I desire the kingdom of heaven, and I'll burn this motherfucker to the ground if need be, you know, in relation to that kingdom. But, you know, I did attain that through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, through, you know, obedience. First and foremost, the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's what it truly is. But, you know, showing forth a little bit of obedience, a little bit of fear, all right, a little bit of faith. Okay, and the Lord, you know, he can and will, you know, bless. It's in his power. This is nothing. All right. Look at how rich King Solomon was, man. All right. How much more would the Lord give you a little bit more, to especially knowing we're at the end of the world, man. So with that, I'm going to leave it right there. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear again to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Shalom.